Thanksgiving. It's
Happy Thanksgiving.
2023. You look very nice with the outfit.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you.
All right, so since it's Thanksgiving, what are the things in life that you're most thankful for? And do you normally think about them?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't know if I have 5, but I have a most important one, which is you.
Now everyone's going to think I set this up.
No.
Okay.
I think about that every day, how proud I am of you, how excited I am just to live your life. I get excited right through you, and I'm very lucky to have you.
What else?
What else? I'm grateful for Dad, taking care of me. I know I'm in pain, but I try.
You really lucked out. Well, you both did, but you really lucked out in the who you married category.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, I know. Because he was a really good father, and I was a good mother.
well, yeah, perfect, really. Anyone else maybe that has 4 legs?
Oh, and the dogs. We had a lot of nice dogs, but the last one, Happy, was my one and only. He's very close to all of us.
Do you remember when you didn't want Happy?
Oh, I didn't want him because I thought he'd be too much for Dad and everything, but
How much joy does he bring?
every day. Every day brings a lot of joy. Smiles to everybody, even in the parking lots when he's in the car.
Yeah.
Everybody stops and pets him and, hi, Happy,
What do you think, this is my second question, and this is a selfish question actually. What surprises you most about me?
Well, I always knew you'd be great.
Yeah.
Because
I think you told me that.
I told you that when you were in my arms, when you were a baby, that you could do anything you wanted, but then you did it. Not that I'm surprised, but I'm so grateful that you took what I said, and I don't know if you remembered it from back then, but took what I said and ran with it. And I'm grateful for everything that you've done in your life. You've accomplished so much.
What do you think the secret ingredient, especially me being 40 and then interacting with other people, like not many people had the amount of love I had and have.
Right.
Especially growing up.
I know.
Right?
I know you've had a lot of love.
But do you think that's like the secret ingredient?
Yes, that you can get along with anybody.
Well, that's from you.
Well,
I often say that you gave me the personality of how to talk with anybody
interact with everybody,
and be nice. And Dad gave me the how to joke around
right,
and be more stoic.
right.
So I think for me it's like the perfect blend.
Right.
But I think that as a child, like having that amount of love, because I was never seeking love, because I always had it.
Yeah, so you always had accomplished things in your life. Even when you were little, baseball, you accomplished big things. But you didn't like football that much.
No.
But I know that.
I was a little tiny for football.
Well, I know, but you still were fast.
Yeah, sure.
But, and then the karate, that amazed me, that you stuck with the karate that long. When I was at that point when you didn't want to go.
Many times.
I was like, oh, don't let him go. And Dad said, nope, he's going, Well,
I think that's, again, a parenting, right? Like the father has to teach the kid how to be a man.
I was just thinking that you didn't like it, so I didn't want to force you to do anything that you didn't like. But
well, as a kid, though, you don't like things that are hard or things that, someone's better than you.
Right.
Well, because of you, I never liked fighting.
Oh, right, I know.
And then on Thursdays, we had a fight. And
I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, but I think if Dad didn't do that, then I wouldn't
be
as much. I wouldn't be as much of a man.
Oh, right. No, definitely.
Yeah, I think, during then, I was like, oh, this is horrible. Why is he making me do this?
Yeah.
But I'd be totally different if we didn't.
Right. Oh, definitely. You wouldn't have as much accomplishments.
Yeah.
And your personality wouldn't have been the same.
Well, what do you think people like the most about you? That's
about me?
That's my third question.
Hopefully that I'm kind.
Definitely.
That I smile a lot. That I'm a loving mother. And I'll always be.
So, you've been sick since you were 16.
Yes.
Right. So I talked about on the podcast how that affects a child of a mom who's sick.
Right.
It usually pushes them into the medical field.
Right.
Right? Because you see it,
yep.
you want to fix it. But what happened at 16 and how did that change you?
Oh, God. Well, I went away on vacation. I got sick. That's how it first started.
You ate an uncooked hamburger?
Yeah. And it changed me a lot because that was my senior year at high school. and everything happened that year, so I would get out of the hospital, go to my senior thing, come back, go back in the hospital, and that changed me a lot. I had to be more humble.
Do you think you weren't humble?
Yeah.
Lead to you, like one of the main cheerleaders, right?
Yeah,
All right.
I know. But I even forgot about cheerleading. God, that was such a
That's
much
what
part of
everyone- When I was standing outside at the election, like people were like, "You Gail's son? I'm voting for you because you're Gail's son.
Yeah.
Tell your mom I said hello."
Yeah. Yeah, I knew a lot. I knew everybody basically. I made sure I did. Like I made sure I said hello to the kids that weren't that popular. And, you used to go through the hallway, changing classes. I always made a point to say hello to the really smart ones that didn't have any friends or anything like that. I did that because I didn't want them to feel bad.
You definitely instilled that in me.
Yeah,
I do that even in PT or like in the business, right? You want to make sure that everyone feels like
comfortable and in with it, in with the same thing that you are, and I just to make them smile. If I could, just once a day.
Was that ingrained in you, or was that just like from your parents, or was that?
I don't think that was from my parents. No, that wasn't the generation back then. I just did that on my own, I think.
Yeah, and you're the youngest
Yes.
of your
Yeah.
siblings. Right?
Yes.
This is on camera.
I know.
But how else did it change you? So you said it humbled you. Well, it definitely changed your trajectory in life.
Right.
Was your perspective on like life different? Because now, were you ever like, why me?
Yeah. Oh no, I never did why me. And not like why couldn't it be you, or and like and why me? I never did that. I just said I had to deal with it.
You accept it and move on.
Yeah. And move on.
But how else did it change you?
I'm braver.
Yeah. You're definitely resilient.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I've had my fair chances of coming back, and I did. Every one of them, I came back.
And now this spark, so you clinically died.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
I can remember that much.
Well, that's probably true, right?
Um,
Was it surgery or?
no, everything just stopped. I was in the hospital though.
You were already in the hospital?
Yeah, I was already in the hospital.
It stopped.
Yeah, and they got me back.
Do you remember anything from that?
No,
Just,
I just wiped that off my mind.
yeah.
I remember coming back and seeing Dad and Grandma, and I think Uncle Anthony was there.
Mm-hmm. And so now, I know you thought I misspoke, and maybe I didn't in the previous podcast. You didn't want to abort me,
Oh no!
right? Let's set the record
Okay.
straight. I got a little grief for this.
Yeah.
Not a lot. What was the story? So,
Okay, I had lost the feeling in my leg, and it was getting worse.
you were pregnant.
I was pregnant, so they put me in the hospital, and I got this young surgeon, and he said to me, "We're going to have to abort the baby in order to save your leg." I said, "No, you're not." Right? I said, "I'll take the chances," and he was kept on saying it. I said, "Get out of here," right? And then
What did Dad say?
no, he just kept quiet, right? And he didn't want me to have it either.
The baby.
No, being aborted.
Oh.
And then an older surgeon came in, and he said, "Don't worry, you'll be running with your baby." So that's all I have to hear. And I said, "No," and my leg got worse. It did. I still don't have it all back, but hey, I deal with it. I have a son.
You did. And so, could you walk right away when I was born, or
No, I was in a brace.
in the brace?
Right through labor, I was in a brace.
So, happy to hear that. This was supposed to be you, Dad, but I'm interviewing Mom now.
Okay.
What's the
Go ahead.
two
Come
questions?
sit.
No, he'll do later.
Okay.
2 questions. What is the thing you like most about Dad that attracted you to him?
A sense of humor.
His sense of humor. Sometimes it gets him in trouble.
Yes.
Sometimes it gets me in trouble.
Yes. You go too far when it's not really supposed to be a joke.
I just smile and laugh.
Yeah. So you can do that. That just keeps on going.
All right. So 2 more questions. I think it's more than 5. But if you had to say something to your grandkids, what would you say?
You're very lucky to have a father like you do.
Okay.
Because you are. You're an amazing man. Amazing.
All right. So it's 2023.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving. What is your prayer or what is your wish for
Everybody.
everybody?
Okay, I wish everybody has health, they're happy, and they're successful.
Thank you.
That's what I wish. And for you every day. I do that wish every day for you. But
I know.
I do it for everybody else too.
Was that bad?
No.